Hey loves, welcome to another episode of Divine Destiny with Latoya. I'm your host, Latoya, and again, I'm so pleased, so honored, and so blessed that you guys decided to tune in to the show. Loves, if you are new to the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel today. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be in the loop for all of my new videos, guys. To all of my wonderful podcast listeners, whatever platform you're listening to the podcast from, guys, make sure you locate the follow button, the subscribe button, and go ahead and subscribe to the podcast today. If you haven't been by the website, go by and check out divinecollection1.com. Guys, I have t-shirts, I have fanny packs, I have tote bags, I have cell phone cases, coffee mugs, you name it, okay? Go by and check out the website today, loves, divinecollection1.com. Also, be on the lookout for the Divine Destiny Prayer Journal, which will be releasing January of 2020. You guys don't want to miss it. I have some great content that I have included in the prayer journal that you guys are going to absolutely love. Some amazing strategies and activities that have helped me in my self-development, and I want to extend them to you guys. So be on the lookout for the Divine Destiny Prayer Journal. It's going to be releasing January of 2020. You don't want to miss it, okay? Okay, loves, let's jump right on into the topic for today, okay? I want to talk to you guys about the battlefield, okay? Where is the battlefield? What's going on with all this spiritual warfare, okay? Well, guys, I am here to tell you that the real battlefield is in your mind, okay? As I spoke in one of my earlier videos about renewing your mind, once you can conquer your mind, you can conquer your world, okay? Did you hear what I said? If you can conquer your mind, you can conquer your world. I've learned that we sometimes can be our biggest critic, especially for myself, okay? Sometimes, it's not always the other person. A lot of times we're wrestling against ourselves. And if we can learn how to get out of our way, then that makes the process so much easier. I come to tell you guys that it is not your enemy, okay? It is not your finances. It is not your supervisor. It is not your co-workers, okay? I know a lot of times it's very easy for us to put the blame on the other person. But guys, sometimes you have to go and stand in that mirror and you have to tackle the person that's looking back at you, okay? The battlefield, the real battlefield is in your mind. If you can conquer your mind, you can conquer your world. A lot of people are battling negative thoughts every single day. There are people that are getting up, going to work, raising their children, living their lives, and there is all kinds of warfare going on inside their mind. Guys, that's why you have to understand that the real battlefield is in your mind. Okay? It's not the other person. It's not your job. It's not your finances. It's not those other things. We have to learn how to go toe to toe, stand toe to toe, and tackle the inner person that is within us. What do I mean by tackling the inner person that is within you? Well, it is that inner critic that's on the inside of you that's always telling you what you can't do, that's always telling you what you don't feel like doing. It tells you that you're tired when you're not even really tired. It tells you that you're not smart enough to do that. You're not pretty enough to do that. You're not as tall as everybody else that does that. You're not as short as everybody else that does that. Whatever it is, guys, whatever it is that your inner person is saying to you, okay, you have to learn how to silence that voice, because that voice will always be there. It will always be there to tell you what you can't do. But I'm here to tell you that you can do it. And sometimes we have to know that we have to stand up within ourselves, okay? We have to stand up within ourselves and we have to talk back to that inner voice that's talking to us. The battlefield is in your mind. Again, I'll say it again. If you can conquer your mind, you can conquer your world. You'll realize that that task that you sat down to do before, once you begin to conquer your mind, that task wasn't as hard as you thought it was. Okay, once you actually conquer the person that is within yourself that tells you this is too hard, you can't do this, just give up now. Once you actually become conscious of that, you become aware of that inner voice that keeps trying to discourage you. As I said, sometimes you have to stand up within yourself, okay? You have to let yourself know who's boss, okay? Because many times we're wrestling within ourselves. We doubt ourselves. We're not sure of ourselves. Sometimes we're insecure of ourselves. But guys, I'm here to tell you that you can do it, okay? You can make it, okay? Even though that inner voice and everybody else outside of you may be telling you that you can't, I'm here to tell you that you can. Okay. The real battlefield is in your mind, but we're going to conquer our minds so that we can conquer our worlds together, guys. Let's do it together. Okay, loves, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the podcast today. I love you guys so much, and always remember, if you can see it in your mind, then you can hold it in your hand, baby, okay? With God, all things are possible. I love you guys so much, and until next time, this has been another episode of Divine Destiny with Latoya.